Hi, everybody. This is Edgy Script coming to you on March 30th, 2026. Typically, I like to do these April 1st as I release them, give you the most updated information. But my schedule is going to be super busy over the next few days. I'm in mandatory overtime at work situation kind of thing. Pretty much living at work for a while, for about a week here. So I thought I'd get this out while I had some time this morning. Still going to schedule it to go out April 1st. So if there are any changes in the next couple days that make what I'm about to tell you a lie, I'll shoot that out in a post. I doubt it, but you never know. So just wanted to give you a quick heads up as to what's coming this month. April 3rd, got a one off entitled Really Why. It's more of a drama, kind of a fourth wall breaking piece. Hope you like it. Written by me. April 10th is the next in the Reclamation series. Now, I've said this before. This is a series by It Rains Blue here. He didn't really name it. I named it Reclamation. So just wanted to point that out in case you go looking him up on Reddit and hunting for Reclamation. It doesn't exist. Just kind of look up It Rains Blue here, and then maybe the keyword Mafia X, captured, things like that. But you should find the script series on Reddit, and if you find just one chapter, they'll have links to the others. Or if you find he has a library, a master list. You'll find it on there. Encourage you to go check it out. It's great stuff. The third this month, April 17th, will be the third chapter in Amnesiac Princess. So hope you check that one out. I'm having a lot of fun with that series. And then my last one for the month will be one called My Master Plan. It's another one-off written by me, April 24th. And this one was a lot of fun. I love doing these scripts because I get to do two different voices, not two different characters, same character doing two different voices, kind of changing up the attitude, and I have a lot of fun with those. Along those lines, when I get done with these two series that I'm working on, I'm considering a lot of them, but one of them that I really want to do is called The Captive Yandere, and it's a series I've written because it's two different voices, two different attitudes, completely from the same person, kind of flips between two different personalities, and I have a lot of fun with that. But if in the meantime, if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, please go check out Cecilia Carolise at Cecilia Carolise ASMR. And now on that site, if you find it, she did this one a year ago. She did a fantastic job, and there are two different endings to it, so to speak, a good ending and a bad ending. I wrote it so I wrote it two different ways, so the VA could choose whether they wanted kind of an upbeat or a semi-depressing ending, and she couldn't decide, so she did both. So if you want to check them out, go ahead and do that. But the one thing I want to point out about her though is if you do find that site, you'll notice she hasn't posted anything there in 11 months. She's currently in the process of revamping, starting a brand new site, kind of redoing everything for a number of different reasons. And when she does that, I will be happy to give her a shout out here and to point you guys there. She's amazing. I love her work, and so if you want to check that out, feel free to go ahead. Hers is, of course, an F for M situation. Mine will be M for F when I get it done. Uh, but yeah, go check her out if you'd like. I'm trying to quick think if I have anything else I need to say. Just kind of just matter of interest. It's interesting seeing how things are performing Now, as I've said before, this is for me. I'm doing what I want to do, and I'm not going to change. I will never get two or three chapters into a seven chapter series and go, you know what? It's just not performing that well. I'm done. I hate that so much. When I'm listening to another VA, I get invested in series, and for one reason or another, they're gone, and they just drop it. Oh, it drives me nuts. I'm waiting for the next one, and it's never gonna come. Um, but so I promise I'm not gonna do that, and I'm not changing what I do. But it is interesting looking at the analytics here. So many videos. My videos generally get about 12 to 30, 12, right in that range. 10, we'll call it 10 to 30 views. 10 to 30 views. However, the Mafia King and the Wolf series, boom, it shot up uh to where, part 3 got 305 views as of right now, as I'm looking at it right now, and everything else is, well above 30. And then I did Reclamation. And part 1 on that is currently sitting at 92 views. Well, everything else is like, struggling to get above 20. And so it makes me wonder, wow, does the mafia tag draw people? I don't know. I guess so, because those are both. That's the only similarity between the two is they both contain the mafia tag, and they're both a little bit darker in tone overall. So is that it? Do people like the darker stuff, the darker themes? I don't know. Just something to ponder. For the most part, I think I've said it before, but one of the things I'm doing is I'm kind of putting a priority on pieces of mine that either have not been picked up at all, because I want to see them done, or they're pieces of mine that, they've only been picked up once or twice. Just not a lot of coverage out there. Amnesiac Prince was my original script. I'm doing Amnesiac Princess. I One of the reasons I chose it, I love the story, but no one had ever picked it up before. So I said, I want to give it life. I want to do that, and so that's kind of one of the reasons I'm making the decisions I do. Um, but it is interesting. Wow, the mafia stuff kind of shooting up there. Um, Can't think of anything else at the moment. So I will try to make this really short and say goodbye. Thank you all. Oh, one more piece, real quick. I'm starting to, the more I improve technologically speaking, you won't really see it, I think, until the piece is dropping maybe end of this month, or in April. Not April, May. But I'm finally, I don't know why it took me this long, finally starting to give credit to the the uh, the photographers who shot the images that I'm using, and the sound effects people that are making, where I'm pulling the sound effects from. I apologize. I truly apologize for not including them right off the bat, but this whole thing is overwhelming for me, and I kind of, one toe at a time into the pool. Just let that get acclimated, then put two toes in, finally starting to put my foot in up to the ankle. It's just, I get comfortable with one thing before I move on to the next. I do apologize it took that long to give credit to where credit's due. And I've also started thanking my Patreon members in my videos. Again, you won't see it until May. But right now, I do want to give a shout out, and I'll give this in chronological order from when they arrived. My Patreon members: Bradley Allen, Calidora DaCosta. I hope I'm pronouncing these correctly. Cecilia Carolise, thank you so much. Red the Fox, Calidora da Costa, she's in there twice. Not going to ask why. Uh, but hey, at least she's in the free membership, so she's not paying twice. That would be crazy. Elijah Amos, such as Sarcasm, Matthew Busola, Cloverleaf, Bob Shaw, Shar Coleman, Scarlett VA, Jack, Leah Berry, He J Shin, pardon me, oh, He J Shin. Again, hope I pronounced that correctly. I really hate mispronouncing names. Hayden, and I'm gonna slaughter this. I'm really sorry. Please, feel free to send me a correct pronunciation. Uh, R. Tepek Soba. Oh my gosh, it's Russian apparently. And again, I don't speak any of those Eastern Bloc languages, so if it's not Russian and it's something else over there, I apologize. Uh, but I did work with several Bosnians at a job a few years back who they were talking about, and they kept saying no, we're not, everything, there were similarities to Russian, but they were like, no, it's not, we don't know Russian, doesn't, they're not the same thing. Not that I was saying that, but other people were. And but I will admit, just reading it, I'm not sure. I there's got to be pronunciation. There's got to be a way of pronouncing it. I'm sure I've slaughtered the language. I'm sure I've slaughtered the name. I am so sorry, but I am so glad you're here. Uh, and then also my Callum Knights, and those are the people who are paying $1 a month to read my novel. That is Delia Healy and Hazel. Thank you so much. I really hope you're enjoying the story. I'm currently writing the next one that I'm going to release. Now, the one you're reading is part one of a 7-part series, and the next one I release is going to be a side quest, not part two. But it's a lot of fun. I'm having a blast writing it, and I really hope you guys are enjoying reading it. And honestly, if you're reading it and thinking this isn't that good, back off from the dollar. I really mean that. Join the free site if you want to show me support. You want to read the rest of my stuff. You want to listen to the videos a week ahead of time. But I don't want people throwing $1 in there just because they want to support me. I really want you to like it. So anyway, I hope you guys are all doing fantastic. I had some spontaneous things come to mind that extended this out. Oh boy, I'm already at 13 minutes here and going. So I intended for this to be 5. I'm just going to shut it off here and hope that next month I can keep it to 4 or 5 minutes. Have fun.